And then Kevin got a room next door to make sure he didn't hear sounds of Vark dying.
Which I didn't. And we know that. So I'm good with going to the morning and just being dog tired.
I do at least need to know. I need to know as a GM, even if Colby wants to just PM it to me, what happened with he and Vark.
I told everybody what I was doing.
I mean, I know you took him back to your room.
I told everybody what I was doing.
Which was what? Remind me of it again?
Well, if they don't remember them, then I am going to PM you, but I thought they remembered.
I do.
Threw him in the tapestry.
Right.
Yeah, you put him in the tapestry.
Right, but they don't know what you were doing to Vark while you were inside the tapestry.
That's true.
No, I'm just throwing him in the tapestry and then leaving.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going in the tapestry with him and like torturing him or something.
No. I want to see what happens. Well, I'll probably cut off another finger. I'll torture him a little bit.
Just a bit. Some light torturing.
just some light,
like rooting a plant, like clip.
Right,
light waterboarding. Put a little bamboo under his fingernails. But then I'm gonna leave because I want to know what happens if I leave someone in there.
All right. So importantly, then I guess from the group perspective, is Kevin never hears a sound the whole night.
Nope. But I'm tired of shit now. The whole red. I look like I've been on a binge.
After I leave him in there, I get a good night's sleep.
Now, Aaron, you're used to having dinner with Fergarg, and he went to bed early. And when you went out to like lay down to go to sleep for the night in the alley that you guys usually share, he wasn't there.
Well, I crashed on the boat because he ate all that burnt animal flesh on the boat and then went to bed on the boat. And then I wrecked out in the boat as well.
Well, when you wake up, he's not there.
I'm going to go somewhere. I think I'm gonna wander around aimlessly for a minute till I like see if I see Fergard or one of these other guys. I'll probably wander back to the inn.
I want to roll to see if I got late to work.
Roll to see if what, Kevin?
If I'm late to work.
Okay. You don't really have to make a roll for that. I guess just make a Constitution save to make sure that you're able to like get your composure.
Dude, I'm always late to work.
So,
No, you're good. You show up okay. You're a little groggy, but you show up and they're just like, "Hey, how was the mission?" That like all the guards are like talking about it. They're like, "Hey, Guard Baron got sent on a job with Mistress Vanderborn, and she sent him out there, and he like did some stuff like." And so like everybody's like, when you come back, they're like, "How was it? Did you succeed? Did you find out what she needed? Are you going to be rich?"
It's like meh.
That should be your actual response.
Yeah.
So morning comes, Colby, you're able to wake up, and if you check the tapestry, he's still in there, and he's just kind of like curled up next to the shore of the lake, sleeping.
Go in and check on him.
Yeah, you go inside and you walk through the forest and you go down to like the grotto and you see that he's just kind of like curled up on the shore of the lake, sleeping.
I'm gonna poke him with my dagger.
He's like, hey, come on, man.
How you feeling?
Like I got the hell beat out of me the previous night by a spider, a kobold, and a bunch of people.
Do you remember why?
Because I did stuff.
Poke him harder with my knife. Do you remember what you
Okay.
You're stabbing him.
He says, because I was exporting exotic animals illegally and I wasn't supposed to.
did? No, that's not it. Why are you getting stabbed? Stab.
Because I didn't tell you where the kobold was?
Close. Why are you getting stabbed? I just threatened him.
Bring us the ring.
He's like, I really don't know at this point. I'm sorry.
Well, that's close enough. Give me your hand.
He holds out his hand.
I cut off another finger and then I leave.
He's like, you're a bastard. I've done everything you've asked.
I ignore him. I leave.
All right. So MC, you go back to land and you go to your usual sleeping spot. Fergarg does not return at any point in the night. Fergarg, you wake up in a cave. You're naked, but you're alone.
I guess I'll hang out at the inn for a minute and then maybe go knock on Vishla's room, see if he's like there.
Okay.
Fergarg's gonna be like, it seems about right. Roll over.
Actually,
Roll over and go back to sleep.
I need to pay attention to one important thing before, I guess before I would have rested or after I came out. In the tapestry, is he moving? Can you see him moving in the tapestry?
No, it's nothing in it ever actually moves. Like some of the scenery changes depending upon the time of the day. You can see stars or moon or sun or something like that, but you don't really see anybody like moving within or any kind of figures within.
Cool. Well, then if he comes in to check on me, then I'm there.
Okay. So yeah, you knock at Vishla's door, and Vishla, you hear somebody knocking at your door.
Come in.
I'm gonna open the door and be like, "Hey, have you seen anybody? Have you
Excuse
seen
me?
Fergard?
No, I've been in here all night.
We probably need to take that stuff back to the fancy lady.
What stuff?
The things that we found on the boat that she hired. us
Money
to
and
do.
everything. Right. Yeah, we should do that.
Martin.
Right,
I'm gonna-
except for the scroll.
Sorry.
What's wait, the scroll?
You're not taking the scroll?
Well, the scroll that I found, that
The one-
the like was rolled up and the ring was around it.
Yeah.
No, she hired us to bring the ring back to her. We kept the scroll.
Man's got a point.
Okay. Are you guys gonna wait for Fergarg to come back to go and meet with her, or?
We don't
Did
know
I?
where he is, and she kind of on a timeline.
Baron's already left for the day. He had to be there at like sunup, so he's already like left.
Yeah, so he can meet us there. Because we had the ring. So
All right, so let's switch to Fergarg. So Fergarg, you wake up, sun's like coming up, and there's like sun shining into the cave. You're naked but alone.
I look at my body and I look a little bit more handsomer.
You feel like crap though. I guess make a Constitution save to confirm that or not. But
Yeah, boys.
yeah, so you wake up and you don't feel crap, but you're not suffering any kind of penalties or anything. But you feel like you had a rough night, and make make a wisdom save as well to see if you remember much about the previous night. Okay, so you remember that you were at a tavern that had something to do with zombies, and that you had a lot to drink with a hot chick. And you remember leaving that establishment and going to a lesser establishment where there was lots of fighting, and you knocked some people down and laughed. And you remember Moonslicer telling you that you needed to stop drinking because you were behaving erratically.
erotically.
Yeah.
Erratic.
Yeah. All right.
And then you don't remember much after that. And then you woke up this morning.
All right, so I'm gonna look around for my stuff.
Your stuff's all there.
All right, so I'm gonna grab my stuff, put it on, and walk out into the sun.
Okay, you don't see Korga anywhere.
I'm gonna be like,
Behaving erotically.
sounds about right for ogres. So I'm gonna try and find my way home. I'm just gonna start walking in a random direction.
Make a survival check.
Oh, that's not too bad.
All right.
Actually.
Yeah, you find your way back to the colony. It takes you about an hour to get there, but you make your way back and
All right.
are able to find your way back to the inn.
So I took the ability score increase, so I increased my charisma by 2.
Okay.
So I have 14 charisma now.
You have a 14 charisma from a wicked night of sex.
Yeah. Fergard became a man ogre.
He did.
A man ogre.
Ogre.
He met his first female ogre, and she happened to have 2 heads.
Oh, that's a male ogre then.
Mhm.
That's funny.
All right.
So-
So you guys are like leaving the inn to go like to go meet up with at the manor, and Fergar comes walking up.
Buddies. Yeah.
Hey, something looks a little different about you.
Yeah. Fergarg make whoopee love thingy with other two-head cute sexy lady. It was amazing.
Sounds
Now Fergarg look super dashing.
proud of you. I can tell you have a lovely flowing mane of matted fur.
He definitely seems to have a glow about him.
Nice.
All right. So is everybody but Kevin is headed to the manor then?
Yeah,
Yes.
Kevin's already there, so.
Right. Whose cat is that?
Fine.
That's
Say it
back
like-
kitty.
Say that every time.
He's been very insistent since we got back from vacation. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So we're going
Yes.
back.
We're marching on the rich lady's place.
Okay.
Da-da-da-da-da, we go.
All right.
We're off to see the Wizard of Oz.
So specifically, are you guys going to turn everything back into her?
We're turning
Like,
in the ring, and wasn't there a key?
There was money.
Yeah, well, she hired us to go get the money, right?
She
Yes.
hired you to go get the ring, which was with the signet ring, which was the key she needed to get into the vault.
Right.
And then she said if you could reclaim the platinum that she had paid to Vark, that there would be future employment opportunities for you guys.
It was like 500 platinum, wasn't it?
It was 100 platinum.
100? How much did we find?
100.
Oh.
Well, I think you
So-
found a little bit more than that, but I think Vishal
96, right?
I think Vishal had claimed everything that was over the 100 platinum.
Yeah, I did.
So,
But there was like a bag of 100 platinum and a receipt of sale to show that like she had paid her mooring fees, and this was the money, and she was like basically bring me back the money. So you're not only bringing back the money, but you're also bringing back proof that she paid the money.
so the money, the proof, and the ring. And
But you're not giving her the rolled up parchment with the weird poem or whatever on it.
I mean, I'm saying no, but if this is a cheerocracy, not a cheertatorship. So if I'm outvoted here on this scroll thing, like yeah, we'll turn it over to her, but it's up to these guys. I'm saying no.
Keep it.
I'm saying we keep that scroll and we go to the innkeeper's father and be like, hey, we found this. Let's finance a thing, buddy. Let's go treasure hand.
Keep it because fair is fair, and by merit, we have done what she asked us to do.
It wasn't part of the contract. If we're working by the
Exactly.
rules of the fairy here, we fulfill the letter of obligation.
Lawful neutral guys like I'm cool. We've done what we said we were going to do.
Well, I'm lawful
But I
good.
want to watch the
We have
reaction.
fulfilled the law.
I'm very interested in the reaction to see if she's like, was there anything else?
All right, so you're bringing back the money, the receipt of sale, and the signet ring.
Yeah, if she does kind of like prompt us and be like, was there anything else? Like, I guess one of us will have the parchment on it, and she's like, "Woo, woo, woo," and we think that like, oh, well, she knows, and we're supposed to turn over and be like, do like a bluff check and be like, oh, yes, this and this thing as well. Huh.
No. If we're
Right?
keeping it,
I don't think
we're
she-
keeping it. I'll convince her we don't have it. Let me do the talking. But if we're keeping it,
You wanna hold
we're
on to it,
keeping it.
too? I mean, you're a
Sure.
tricky guy, but you can go and hold on to it because I have like photographic memory, so I can like remember it.
You think? Give
Uh,
it to me.
Wow.
This is creepy.
So yeah, I guess I'll hand the parchment over to Colby, and we'll do that.
I mean, thanks.
Okay, so Fergar, are you going as well?
Yeah, I'd go, but I'm not too concerned with like I just glad that we got it done. Like I'm not concerned with like the money or keeping or not keeping stuff.
Okay, and then Vishla, specifically, I need 2 things from you. One, are you leaving Vark there, or are you bringing him with you?
Nope, leaving him there.
Okay, and what are you doing with Arthur and his spider mount?
He comes with me and he rides it.
Okay. So when you get to the gates, the guards will not allow a kobold riding a giant spider to enter the manor.
Go figure.
Makes perfect sense to Fergus.
So that you guys get there like, whoa, hey. We can't just let kobolds riding giant spiders come walking into the manor.
It's not a thing.
Actually, I'm gonna test something. Because I just got it. I'm going to hang on. Is it just one guard?
Well, there's 2 guards there, but only one speaking.
I'm going to suggest to him that obviously the kobold on the spider needs to come with me, and I'm going to cast suggestion.
Okay. Does he have a save?
Wisdom saving throw
Of what?
of whatever my thing is. Hang on. 14.
He fails.
Yeah. So he has to pursue the course of action I described to the best of his ability. So in other words, he has to let me
Yeah.
pass.
So he looks at the other guy and he's like, I think it's perfectly logical for a kobold riding a giant spider to come walking into the manor. And the guy's like, are you out of your goddamn mind? And he's like, no, man. He's like, these guys are trusted. They work for her. Like, if he says that it's okay for a kobold and a giant spider to come walking in, it must be okay. And the guy's
He's
like,
not the person you're looking for.
he's like, okay. Hey, Baron, you traveled with these guys. Come over here. He's like, so we have a disagreement here at the gate. Should we be letting this kobold with a giant spider into the manor? Is it safe?
So as I wake up, all I see is Fergard. I find myself strangely attracted to you.
Yes, he's glowing.
The radiant glowing man. Is it like perm now? Is it like perm?
Yeah.
A kobold and a spider monkey. Yes, they're spider monkeys are cool.
But they look at each other and he's like, did he just give clearance? And the other's like, yeah, of course he gave clearance. And he's like, I don't know if that was clearance. He's like, it was totally clearance. They're like, fine. Baron, you're taking responsibility. If this kobold and his giant spider tears up the manor, it's on you.
Yep. Come on, guys.
All right, so
Something with your hair, Fergard.
Arthur comes riding in on his giant spider with you guys walking with him.
He's like Fabio.
Yeah, but Baron, Arthur looks at you and he says in Draconic, and he's like, and he says, "Well done, sir. Good job."
I'll give him high five. High fives these.
He
I'm
leans
so
down.
tired.
He leans down in the saddle and high fives you.
By the way, the spider's name is Ambrosius.
I'm never gonna remember that.
You're never gonna remember that?
Probably not.
Seriously?
You
How many
to-
times have you seen
Ambrosius.
Labyrinth?
I-
You know, Sir Didymus and Ambrosius. I'm Ambrosius.
Oh, it's awesome.
All right, Ambrosius. Arthur riding Ambrosius comes walking in, or comes riding into. All right, so you guys are gonna go into the manor.
Yes.
All right, so you guys go into the manor, and the halfling house, whatever, is like, oh, did you guys manage to solve the problem of Miss Vanderborn's problem?
Fergard did good. If that what you mean.
Did you bring money back? Did you find ship? Did you get
we-
rid?
We have fulfilled the requirements of our contract, yes.
Oh, then come inside. I will call Mistress down immediately.
Excellent.
Okay, so she escorts you inside to like a common area. There's like really nice places to sit and really comfortable and cushy. You guys are there maybe 5 minutes or so before she comes down and she's like,
You know what sounds like a great
Do I
idea?
fall asleep?
"You fall asleep in 5 minutes?"
Do I get relaxed and fall asleep? I'm fighting being tired. I'm like,
This is what Fergarg looks like now.
Oh Lord.
let's see it.
Oh no.
Super sexy.
You look like Goro.
Oh man.
Get over here.
Sorry, continue on.
All right, so about 5 minutes after you guys hanging out there, she comes downstairs and she comes in there and she says, she's like, "Greetings, I hope all is well."
Quite. They're very good.
She says, "I am informed that everything went exactly as well as hoped."
Well, you know, as well as you can hope.
She's like, "Well, I guess my most important point of business is, did you get the ring?"
Who's got the ring on him?
I think it was you.
Yeah, I'll like fish around in my pocket and I'll pull out the ring.
So she takes it from me. She looks at it and she's like, yes, this is exactly what I was looking for. She's like, I suppose it'd be too much to ask for as to whether or not you discovered what Vark was doing with my ship.
Well, basically, he was just extorting money and trying to use it as a front for slavery.
It had good tasting animals on it.
And there was an unfortunate accident with some fire and animals, but it's been cleaned up.
Is the ship okay?
Ship is fine.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all I'm concerned with. As long as the ship still works.
There's gonna be some blood stains.
Oh, those will wash off.
Yeah.
Says, and did you happen to find out what happened to my money?
I believe Vishla has the money.
Elbow him.
Yeah.
Make with the goods.
Right. Money.
Goods.
Here.
Are you turning it all over?
Yeah.
Okay. So she looks in there and she's like, I am extremely impressed. She's like, I did not expect for you all to be as successful as you have. She says, you managed to reclaim my money, find out what my ship was being used for, and bring my ring back.
One more thing. I'm like fish around, and I'm gonna produce the bill of sale. Was that in the coin purse? I didn't think it would fit in the coin purse.
Yeah, it was in there.
Okay, I just want to make sure she had the bill of sale too, saying that she
She's
would
like-
she had paid.
She's like, oh, interesting. So I have proof that I paid for it. And then she looks at the money and she says, yet I still have the money. She's like, very good. She's like, okay. She said, I believe the agreed upon terms were, and she looks at Vishla.
What? Sorry, I was thinking about something else.
The agreed upon terms.
The money.
How much?
I gave it to her.
No, she's asking how much she agreed to pay you.
Yeah, how much did you negotiate? Because you negotiated more for us, didn't you?
Yes.
250.
She says, yes, of course. 250 gold for each of you. And she
Yeah.
She claps her hands. Somebody comes out and they bring like little tiny chests that have exactly 250 gold in them and puts them forward. And she says, you will find that there's 275 in each for a job well done.
Oh yeah.
And she says, and because you have managed to succeed on each task, I am prepared to offer each of you to be a part of my personal troubleshooters, agents, and bodyguards. I will pay you 100 gold per month to remain in my employ.
Can I stop being a guard?
Yes, if you accept these terms, you will no longer. I mean, there will be times where you'll have to be a guard, but it'll be a guard personally to me.
Sold American. I mean, whatever this new country is.
I agree to these terms under one condition.
I will listen to your condition, but I make no promises.
the condition is that we be granted leaves of absences to pursue individual endeavors.
As long as they don't conflict with the individual things that I need done, I do not have a problem with this. As of right now, I can't say that there will be a great number of tasks that I will need you for, but I do already have the next task in line if you are willing to hear it.
Madam, one moment. Might I have better quarters?
She says,
You just got paid.
she's like, my understanding is you've been given a house.
It's not big enough.
I just have one bill.
She says, unfortunately, the tasks that you have completed does not warrant me to upgrade you from a house, considering that the companions within your party don't even have that.
I have a pretty nice hotel room.
Fergard, you not need no house, never. Come sleep in the street with Fergard.
She says, but with 100 gold per month, after a few months of working for me, you should be able to afford to upgrade your current home or purchase a new one if you like.
Fergard,
100?
Kevin, you were only making like maybe 20 gold a month previous.
Exactly. Come again? 100? 100?
Yeah, 100 gold per month.
so,
By all means, madame. My quarters are just fine.
so Fergard learned last night if you give money to girls, girls like you and make whoopee whoopee with you.
Generally speaking, that is a good rule.
She laughs and she says, that is not incorrect whatsoever.
So
She says,
Fergard-
some,
Did you become a sex addict?
she says some girls cost more than others, unfortunately.
that doesn't register with Fergard because he didn't actually pay for sex. He just like gave this girl money and she ended up liking him and long story. So
She's like, and so she says, is there anything else that you discovered aboard the ship that I need to know about?
Status quo, pretty much.
She says, okay. She says, then whenever you all are ready, return here and let me know. I have, I guess the easiest way to put it is I have escort duty. I need you all to guard me as I go and open my family's vault. Whenever you're ready.
Fergard ready now. Fergard
I'm
has
good.
nothing else to do today.
Got nothing to do.
I like to work and enjoy my gold.
She says, okay. She says, well, as I explained last time we met, if you noticed when you entered into the colony, there was a ruins of a building on an island leading into the colony. And in the depths of that building, there were already some pretty magically warded rooms that the founding families have been storing their individual wealth. She says, I need to go there and open up that vault and reclaim my family's wealth so that I know exactly what I need to do in order to be able to re-solidify my family's state of affairs. So really all I need you guys to do is just escort me there and make sure that there is no trouble along the way.
Okay.
Seems simple enough.
Okay.
Okay. She says, well, I will be ready within probably another hour or so. So if there's anything you guys need to attend to before then, go ahead. Otherwise, there is breakfast in the dining hall.
I like start to walk away immediately almost.
Hey,
I will see you all in an hour.
100 gold pieces is 1 platinum, correct?
Yes.
All right, cool.
If I have an
it's 10.
Yeah, it's 10.
Oh, I thought it was 100.
Gold pieces is 1 platinum?
Yeah.
Yep.
10 gold pieces will be 1 platinum.
So 275 gold is 27 platinum.
Correct.
27 platinum and 5 gold.
I'm going platinum 20 times.
And if you guys prefer to be paid that way, she will do, but she only provided gold.
I would appreciate that.
So
Only
if you,
'cause
if you guys ask her for the, for platinum, she can do so. But she will warn you that there's not going to be very many merchants within the district that are going to be able to make change.
Fergard goes and crushes some breakfast.
I need to get components for my spells.
I took 20 platinum and then the 75 gold pieces.
Okay, yeah, you can take whatever denomination is best for you. She's willing to offer it. You guys have about an hour to kill, so if there's anything in particular that you guys need to accomplish during that time, let me know.
I would like to commission a better bow.
Okay,
Wants
so
master work.
make an investigation for me, Baron.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Get them rolls in. Yes, stuff. Yeah.
Ah, that's a
I still
terrible
don't know how to make these
investigation.
rolls. You know that?
So you look around for somebody who might be able to make you a weapon, and you can't manage to find anyone in the colony that can make weapons.
What if I take a passive 10?
That will take you the full hour if that's okay with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so you take your passive and spend the hour roaming the colony trying to find somebody that can make you a better bow. You find the email here.
No, I don't find shatter.
Why are you casting bard spells?
Oh, I wasn't casting it. I was just looking at it. What do you mean? Why am I casting bard spells? I'm a bard.
You're a bard?
Yeah.
This
I
whole
like how it says Vishla looks at the instructions for a spell. Like, that's the description. You're like, how do you do this spell?
Anybody remember those bardic inspirations I've been casting on you? No, because you never use them. Thought so.
Yeah, I'd like to save them for when I'm really gonna need them.
But
I mean,
then
I
you
use
do,
lots
and
of-
the battle's over.
It lasts
Okay.
for 10 minutes.
So Baron, you meet a guy, like it says, you're walking through the colony, and you come across a guy that has this like ramshackle of a hut but he's got a anvil and forge and whatnot out front. And he's like hammering away at stuff. He's a pretty large guy. He's human. And you come up and you're like looking at what he's doing, and he's like, "Greetings, traveler." He says, "Perhaps you might be looking for a high quality weapon. I see you have fine quality on you now, but you've never seen finer quality than what I can make here."
I know this is kind of like out of the way, but can you say that in like Diablo? Like, stay a while, we'll listen.
Potion seller.
Greetings, traveler.
Potion seller.
Greetings, traveler.
I drink you.
I have very high quality weapons for sale here.
Absolutely. I am looking for a better bow. This one has done as well as it can do, and if I'm to progress my career as a bodyguard, I will need better quality to protect those whom I am employed with.
He inspects your bow and he's like, "Ah, yes." He's like, "Very fine quality indeed, but yes, I think I can make better than this. I haven't quite dabbled in the magical arts yet to be able to make anything magical, but I think we could get something that is of master quality if that is what you're looking for."
I am looking for a master quality longbow, I believe.
He says, "Well, I can't make this one into that, but I can forge you." Or he says, I can bend you a new one."
That would be amazing. Wow, they really got rid of the composite bows, didn't they?
Did they? I haven't even actually looked at that because
Yeah.
I don't do ranged.
Yep, it's either longbow or shortbow now. That's cool. It's about 50 gold to make a regular longbow. So how much is it going to cost me to commission a masterwork longbow?
That is what I'm looking at right now.
Okay, cool.
I don't even know that's a thing anymore.
Masterwork?
Yeah.
I thought it was. I thought it
I mean,
like
you gave me a dagger. I'm hoping.
It's
I
not
don't
in the
think it
index.
is, no.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not in the index anymore if it is.
You gave me a masterwork dagger. I would also see if he's willing to purchase my 2 short swords that I no longer have any use for.
Yeah, he'll give you he takes a look at them. And where did you get this from?
They were original
Okay.
loadouts.
So he'll look at them and he says, "Oh, you know, these are of basic quality, nothing special about them." He says, "I could probably melt them down to make something a little bit better." He says, "I'll give you 5 gold each."
Sounds good. Now, while my main purpose here is for the bow, see if I can. I try to get the hatchet already, or the hand axe already, and you said that they thought it was primitive, but I'm really looking for like a hand axe that I can use finesse with.
Okay. So you're describing it to him and he says, I see. You want a hand axe that can be thrown.
Not so much thrown, but wielded with the finesse of a dagger.
Okay. Yes. It may take some time for me to refine, but I think I could probably make something like that.
Excellent. I would like to commission them both.
So I'm just going to make an executive decision and say that Masterwork does exist, and we'll just use regular rules for that,
Okay.
or previous rules, I guess, because I don't
House
like
rules.
I don't like the idea that they took that away. That's kind of stupid.
There's a lot of stupid stuff I'm finding in 5e.
Well, they just tried to simplify it so much, and it's like,
it's a little bit too much. I like it. I like it.
They should have 5e Pro for when you're not a freaking wuss and you want to learn some rules.
there's just certain things that I don't think that are necessarily that complicated. So why take those away?
Yeah, no, Masterwork's like as simple as it gets.
So, let's see, Masterwork
I
quality.
mean, all the masterwork does is add a +1 or +2 or whatever modifier.
It's basically just a +1 to attack.
Oh, yeah.
So it's another 300 gold to the price though to do that.
Well, imagine that. I can do it.
Because it's adding a +1 to a weapon that is standard. So yeah, he tells you that Did you say it was 50 gold for a normal longbow?
50 GP, and then I guess we're going with a hand axe.
So yeah, so he tells you for 350 he can make the bow that you're looking for. And he actually said he's like, you know what? No, I like you, and I'm just getting started here. He's like, let's just call it an even 300.
For both pieces?
No, for the bow. He says for the hand axe, are you wanting those masterwork quality as well, or do you just want them to be able to have the finesse quality?
Just the finesse quality. I mean, I've already got a dagger that gets the +1, so.
Okay, so he says, are you just wanting one of those?
Just one.
Says I could probably 6 gold.
Okay. I can do that. Half now, half on upon commission, right? Or I'm sorry, half now on commission and then half upon completion.
If you like, that'll work fine.
All right, I'll go ahead and give him the 150, and then what was for the 10?
It was 6 for the axe and 300 for the bow.
All right.
Fergard, what is heroism?
53.
Incorrect,
So I'll give
Heroism?
incorrect spelling of heroes.
Heroism. I like it.
It's Latin. You wouldn't understand.
Alright, so Baron, he introduces himself to you as Stanyer Ironhewer.
Okay.
He says, I am a blacksmith by trade. I just arrived here in the colony, and I am bound and determined to be able to bring good quality goods to this new world and show people what it means to be a blacksmith.
Classic racism in the new world.
Racism? How's it racism?
Because he's all blacksmithing. Try to bring all that.
Oh, well,
See what you did there.
how long does it make? How long does it take to make those?
He says he can have them ready for you in a day.
In a day? Okay,
Uh-huh.
absolutely.
I tell you what, something that I would like to do. Since we got an hour, I want to make like a scrawny white guy to that magical shop, and I want to see if he has any healing potions. Or
You're gonna go
50
to the-
gold.
You're gonna go to the same shop that you went to before?
Yeah, because he seemed like the only guy with magical stuff.
Yeah, so you're gonna go there and you're gonna ask him about healing potions.
Right.
Are you actually looking for like? I know this is a stupid distinction, but are you actually looking for like potions of like cure wounds, or are you actually looking like for potions of healing?
A potion of healing is in the core rulebook as being like 50 gold, potion of healing.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's why I wanted to know, because there is a distinctive difference between what is listed in the core rulebook as a potion of healing and an actual potion that uses cure wounds as its
Got it.
catalyst.
I
So,
wasn't too sure about that because I just saw potion of healing and I was
well,
like, oh,
you know what? The general public wasn't too sure about that either, because they released the player's manual first, and that was the only means of healing. And then when they came out with the Dungeon Master's Guide, we're like, oh, look, there's actual like potions of cure X wounds. So what is the fucking difference?
Oh, mark this location on the map of the colony.
For where he's at?
Yeah, for the blacksmith.
Uh,
And I guess the potion supply guy.
the potion guy is like up by the docks.
I guess once you return, MC,
Yo.
we'll mark it on the map for ease of the rest of the group. Like, hey, where'd you go? I went here.
I don't know if we can like permanently. I think we can just really just ping the map. Not really sure if we can like leave a permanent thing on there.
Sure.
Look here. Yeah, you can draw stuff on the map.
Can it be permanent? Do it stay?
As long as I don't erase it.
Or I don't erase it.
Alright, so
Going to town. I get some more ice.
alright, so for Baron, where your shop is that you go to, the guy is
Can you give me some water, please, baby?
right there.
Cool.
And then for where MC is going,
Thank you. You're awesome.
Hey, and Martin, if it doesn't put you up too much out of the way, mark where I live and where the rest of the group is staying, like that tavern or whatever that Colby's playing at,
okay.
because I really think that I'm gonna use that as a an RP side.
All right,
you.
so MC, the place that you go to your original shop that you ask about the potions, and he has some in stock. Let's see, you went to Glittermane's vault, which is going to be right here.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
And then, as far as Kevin's request goes, the Drunken Bear is here, and Kevin's house is here. Clear?
Clear.
There's Mud.
All right, so MC, you should make a perception check.
All right.
Okay, so you notice that every potion that he has available in there is marked with a particular symbol.
Okay.
Piss water.
So like there's different symbols, or is the same one?
No, every potion you view in there has that same symbol, and like you can buy as many of the 50 gold potions that you want. He has plenty of those in stock, and they all have that same symbol.
Huh. Can I do like a knowledge to see what that symbol might mean?
If you have knowledge local,
Oh. No. I don't.
so yeah, I mean you can ask, but outside of that,
Yeah, what the hell, I'll ask. Hey, what's the symbol mean?
okay, he says, "Oh, you must be new to the colony." He says, "That's Blisker Tittertop's symbol."
All right.
Who's Blisker Tittertop?
He says,
Top.
He says, "The best gnomish alchemist in this colony."
Oh, an alchemist. So good quality work?
The best, the only.
Interesting. So how much for the bottle with the fluid inside?
Was it listed as 50 gold, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he just charges the standard price. He's like, those are 50 gold each.
I'll buy 2 of them.
Okay. So he sells you 2 of them. His shop hasn't changed much. He still just has he has a decent selection of potions, specifically things that are alchemical, not as much magical, but he does have some magical. There's a few scrolls, a couple of assorted items, but the place still looks pretty sparse.
Yeah,
And after you make a sale, he reiterates the same thing he did to you guys last time when you came in to buy spell components. He's like, now remember, on your adventures, if you're out there and you happen to come across magical goods, I will give you top dollar.
fair enough. I haven't done it because I haven't had money yet, but I guess I need to after we're done here is go through and pick out miscellaneous goods like backpack, bedroll, all that crap.
Anything of basic adventuring gear you'd be able to find at the price within the book. If you're wanting to haggle it all, then we'll have to make rolls.
Yeah,
but
no, I was just gonna buy it at base price.
yeah, if you're gonna buy it at a base price, you won't have any trouble finding basic adventure gear.
All right, cool. Because I'm gonna need some of that stuff.
Hey, did I ever recover my rope?
No, I think Colby still has Vark tied up with it.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take that off.
Is he still tied up?
You never said he wasn't, so I assume he is.
So he's
Good
tied
on
up and
you.
stabbed in a portrait.
Yes.
I'm missing 2 fingers now.
As far as his
Is-
perception goes, he's not in a portrait. He's in a grotto with plenty of fruit and fresh water that he can need, but he just can't get out.
Man,
And
that
his
dude's
short
still
three
having a rough
fingers.
day.
Colby has turned a serene environment into a prison.
It's the best prison, really, when you think about it. Plenty of exercise, fresh air, just
Not if you're tied up and bleeding out.
well, that's his fault.
It really is.
All right. So during the hour, Fergarg's going to go outside and find all the kids and start giving out gold to kids to.
To give out gold to the kids?
Yeah.
There's hirelings that make silver pieces a day, and you're going to give out gold to
Those kids are
children?
gonna get the shit beat out of them for that gold.
So I'm gonna probably give out 100 gold to kids.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
and tell them to start buying more fun games so Fergard can play them.
So, Fergarg, make an insight check.
Fergard, no care. Inside.
All right. So one of the kids comes up to you and is just like, "Hey, Fergar, I learned about this cool game. My friend told me about it. You want to know how to play?"
Yeah, duh.
And so it's a little girl, and she's like, "Okay, come over here. I'm going to show you."
All right.
And so she like goes over, and you see that like she leads you back an alley, and they've got like a aquatic humanoid creature tied
Okay.
up in an alley, and it is like hanging from like up in the air, and they start throwing rocks at him, and they're like, "Isn't this fun? You can just throw rocks at it as long as you want."
So actually, Fergarg is really good at this game.
They're like, "Show us, Fergar, show us!"
Alright.
They start chanting.
I'm gonna throw a rock at this dude.
Right, make a ranged attack without your proficiency.
All right, so that is a
Okay. Tell him I said hi.
Okay, so you hit the creature that's tied up, and it like passes out, and they're like, "Yay, Fergar!"
Hey, baby. Baby.
They're like, "Isn't this a fun game?"
Fergarg's really good at this game. Fergarg learned this on Big Crazy Boat. So
One of the kids is like, "Yeah, a girl that looks kind of like you with two heads showed it to us yesterday."
wait, what's her name?
I don't know.
You know, ask her name
No,
here.
we only know your name because you only say Fergarg instead of I or he.
So Fergarg sleeps in this street. If you see Fergarg give you this many gold if you find her and come tell me.
Okay.
And I give her like 25 gold.
Oh Jesus Christ. She's like, "Gee, thanks, mister." She's like, "I'll find her right away.
All right, so I'm down to.
You just made my family rich. I don't have to eat bread from the garbage anymore."
What? You eat bread from garbage?
Yeah, it's good.
Ooh, okay. Fergarg must try this. Can you show Fergarg where this good bread is?
She like takes you behind like an inn somewhere, and she's like, "The ones with the green stuff on it are particularly good."
All right. See, I'm gonna try to eat some. Make it. Ooh.
It's not very good, Fergarg. You take a bite out of it, and you're like, "Oh, this makes me feel like the stuff I was drinking last night."
Fergarg no longer much trust your judgment, little one. So Fergarg reluctant to listen to you anymore or give you any more gold. So
She's like, "That's okay. You gave me 25. I'm gonna find the two-headed one."
all right, sweet. I'm down to 145 gold to blow.
And
All
so-
right.
You-
So we've got Aaron, Fergarg, and Baron. What they do in the hour. Vishla, what are you doing in your hour?
I just wanted to go get friggin' spell components.
Like specific ones where they say like you need a pearl of like 100 gold, or are you just talking about like a spell component pouch?
Well, so they're all in the pouch unless it has a specific amount. Next
Yeah,
to it,
like
right?
if it says in the spell description that there's like an amount next to it, then that means that it's like a specific thing that you need. But if it doesn't have a price amount next to it, then it's just something you can get out of either an arcane focus or a spell component pouch.
Oh, but I have my instrument anyway, so I don't need materials unless they cost money, right?
Correct. So
Okay.
like if you wanted to use like identify or something like that that has a material component with a price listed next to it.
But I can take the materials out of the other ones because I don't need them, right? Unless I don't have my instrument on me.
Anything that doesn't have that has a material component that doesn't have a cost, you do not need that unless you don't have your instrument.
Then I don't know what I'm doing because that's what I was gonna do, and now I don't need to. I mean, I do need to go buy I do have one. Did I use it? No, I've never used it, but I bought it for 10. So yeah, I'm good. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I got nothing to do. I guess I will.
I know
I'll
something
hang
you
out
can
with-
do.
Arthur, what?
You can go find somebody to teach Arthur the ways of a rogue.
That is a good idea. I will do that. Oh, I have a question though. Am I supposed to be talking about this mechanic? I didn't know if it was a secret.
No, it's not a secret.
Do I take it as a feat because it doesn't say that in the description?
No, it's just a house rule.
Okay, so on my 4th level, then I still get to pick my ability scores.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unless
so
I want a feat.
might as well be a good time to point out to everybody. I put up, in addition to the new experience and the recap for previous session, there's another house rule under there called loyalty. It's pretty much taken from suggestions within the DMG, but it allows. I was trying to figure out a way for Colby to continue to use Arthur as a follower without needing a leadership feat kind of thing. So there are rules in there that if you guys want to try to recruit somebody who is like your bitch, you can do it, but you're gonna have to like maintain a certain level of taking care of them and whatnot.
That's cool.
I told Colby that I forgot to put a section in there. There's basically in the base rules of the game, there's like upkeep that you guys would have to be paying for your quality of life. Like basically like you guys staying at the inn, being able to afford food, be able to keep up with your current quality of life. For Fergarg and Aaron, it's not so big a deal because they're pretty much sleeping in the street and eating food from dumpsters. So they're not really paying much of an upkeep. But anybody that is not living that way might have a little bit of an upkeep, and if you start taking on followers, that upkeep's going to increase. You're going to basically have to start paying money to afford to have them have a place to sleep and food, and if they get sick, and healing them and things like that.
That sounds expensive.
It's not terribly so. I haven't put it in there yet, but it basically I have to look it up in the DMG. But everybody has a living expense as a character in general, unless you're just living destitute. But anybody who's even living like in poor conditions has like a expense that they have to keep up with in D&D. That way we don't have to be bogged down with like, oh, every time you go to the inn, deduct 2 copper from your pouch because that's how much it costs to eat, and deduct a copper from your pouch because that's how much it costs for you to stay in the inn that night.
Yeah, it's just your quality
It's
of
just
life.
basically it's a flat amount that you have to spend on a month to be able to keep up with your quality of life. And that quality of life, if you have followers, is going to increase. So if you decide to start taking on multiple Arthurs, it can get expensive. But the loyalty mechanic I put in there is built on that you can have either a follower that focuses on you, like Arthur is with Colby, or you can have like followers that follow the group. If it's a follower that follows the group, then the group would split the upkeep costs. But if it's a follower for an individual, then they would have to pay the cost entirely out of their own money.
Oh, yeah, I'm not paying for Arthur.
Well, you don't have to. Colby decided that Arthur is his follower, not the group's follower. So the expense is completely on Vishalo. I have not put that down yet. I have to look that up because it's dependent upon the level, and you have to decide whether or not you're going to also take care of Arthur's giant spider as well.
We'll see about that. How much is the inn per night? Because another night went by.
Oh, that wasn't much. Right now, don't worry about it because it's going to be included as part of your like monthly upkeep that we'll deal with as soon as you guys haven't been here long enough for that to be a big deal. But when we get there, there'll be a time where you guys will start deducting that from your.
Now that I got a job, I might actually start staying in a room.
What? Why would you do that?
I know.
for?
I might get
We're
crazy.
going to adventure. Let's go escort this woman.
Yeah. So an hour passes, and so providing you guys all go back to the manor.
We all go back to the manor. When we go back to the manor, are we meeting with fanfare?
No. It's pretty much just she and her halfling housekeeper.
He must be a badass.
That's what you guys are for. She's not a badass, but you guys are there to protect her.
That's right. And Burgard's gonna go pissing in the beer.
So escorting to Rulura.
I'm gonna give JJ a minute to come back, and then I'll explain what you see.
Dun, 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 dun. Man, he must be taking a long. It's like a special beer he's going for.
His DC apartment is huge.
Is it really?
No.
I didn't think it would be big.
He got wife aggroed, I'm sure.
My God, man, are you blogging or something?
Yes.
He's
People are wrong on the internet. Just simmer down.
If you stop to wage war with every numbnuts that makes a rude comment that you don't agree with, we'll be here all night.
I'm defending things. I'm fighting for truth and justice. I'm on a mission to civilize.
on a mission to civilize. I like that statement.
Colby, when you didn't have sound and nobody could hear you and you couldn't hear us, JJ was trying to like test and see if you could really hear us. So he said that Batman and Superman is going to be the best movie of next year.
He's wrong. He's very wrong.
Can you bleed?
Like, so wrong.
So wrong.
I like the trailer. I thought it was rather good. Ben Affleck can be my Batman.
I'm okay with the casting. There's nothing wrong with the casting necessarily. It's the director.
Yeah, the writing is bad.
Isn't it Zack Snyder?
Yeah.
He hasn't done a whole lot of good stuff. The bad stuff definitely outweighs the good.
I'm gonna refresh.
Man of Steel was bad.
Yeah.
Let's not go there. We'll be here all night.
We have nothing better to do while we're waiting for JJ to take his 5-minute beer.
It was
Really?
so bad. So
Oh
bad.
my god.
You didn't like this last Superman?
Dude, I
No.
hemorrhaged
What?
watching that movie. I felt like, look, that movie was a 2-hour, like, fucking aneurysm. That's what Man of Steel was.
You have 3 minutes to convince me of why.
You don't.
Steel-
JJ
Man of
just
Steel was
got
an example of, like, what happens when you wish in one hand and shit in the other. It was a living example of that.
Still nothing tangible. I have nothing
You
to
don't
hold
have
on.
the time.
all
to
I
go
gotta
on
tell,
why I
all
don't
I
like
gotta
that
say
movie.
is go look at. Okay, so I like Kevin Costner, and I like John Schneider. But you compare the differences, like Pa Kent in Man of Steel was terrible, terrible.
I'm gonna stand by this tornado instead of the ditch that's
Yeah,
through
it's like
away.
it's like, hey Clark, what you should do? You have these powers to save people. You know what you should do? Don't tell anybody you have them, and don't save people because they're gonna find out you have powers. What is
Superheroes are lame.
People aren't ready for
Clark's
that.
dad would have never ever told him to do that.
No.
His dad was all about teaching him to be a good person and to like take care of humanity, and like his gifts were to be kept secret but not at the expense of other people's lives. He sacrificed his own damn life. Nobody was around to even see that Clark would fly into a tornado to save him, and he's still like, no, you stay there, you let me die.
That part doesn't even bother me near as much as when he's like, "Should I just let the bus of children drown?" And he's like, "Maybe."
No, that would never be. Oh,
They
That hurt my heart.
ham-fisted all of that movie. That movie was not about Clark Kent. That movie was about Superman. And there's nothing relatable about Superman.
they made Superman not everything that Superman is supposed to be.
There's nothing relatable about Superman. Watch the old Christopher Reeve movies. Superman's completely relatable. They just did it wrong.
Clark Kent is relatable.
Let's digress.
When was the last time you watched the original Superman?
For after.
I will admit it has been a bit.
I do
He's
kind of
super
like in the
wrong.
new trailer though, like the voiceover where they're talking about like, you know, somebody with that much power is eventually people are gonna like bow to him, or they're gonna like rebel against him and things like that. That's something I could get behind. That feels right. Superman would never embrace any of that, but I could see humanity being like that.
But that's not the point of Superman.
It's
The point
not.
of Superman is that he's supposed to inspire people. He's supposed to be a beacon of hope and inspiration. He's not supposed to make the world have a moral crisis.
You're correct.
Inspire
But
me.
when
He pissed me off.
When Superman goes through and charges or creates like $20 million worth of damages into a major city, and like,
Oh my
how
god.
much
Don't even get me
how much
started.
collateral damage of innocents that were killed in his battle between him and Zod? That's not a Superman thing.
No, absolutely not. Hey, JJ's back.
Yes. All right.
Let's go.
So
Can't be
Uh,
worse than Shield.
Hey.
Heyo, I couldn't get into it.
All right.
Poking
all
Sir
right.
JJ, poking the bear.
Just keep watching, okay? It is fantastic now. In fact, if you go and read any of the reviews, almost every reviewer that had given it terrible reviews previous will tell you you should have just dealt with it and kept going because it's good.
What?
Nah.
Shield.
Colby and I discussed this.
No, you just got to keep going. I promise it gets good.
I've caught up to the end.
He
You
had
have
very
not.
nitpicky nonsense reasons for
Oh,
not liking it. So I
nitpicky
just let it go.
bullshit.
They were nitpicky.
Yeah,
Nitpicky.
right. Get out of
They
here.
were like ascribing so many details to characters' motivations. Like he went left when he should have gone almost left and mostly straight. That
Not
is
even.
ridiculous. I
Not
cannot do
even.
this shit.
Not even close. Not
That's
even
totally what you
close.
did.
Not even close.
Oh, season 2 is good, man. I like season 2.
Yeah, right. It's horrible.
He said that right, like, doubting you.
What was the thing you told me? Because there was something that you told me that was just, it was something that one particular character did in one part. They were like, that was just ridiculous.
Oh, no, there's several. When they're on the plane and what's her face is like, you have to like shoot this guy or whatever. What? Then there's the lie detector part, which was complete bullshit. They made this perfect lie detector test that not even what's her face Black Widow can get out of, but he somehow gets out of it when he's like clearly lying. Like, I have no special training, but this
A,
guy,
he was stabbing himself in the finger to throw it off, and B, he wasn't entirely lying.
no, he was like. Then this guy who is operating it is supposed to be trained in operating an unbreakable lie detector test, and he like poorly
When you
lies his
apply
way
that level
through
of
it.
scrutiny to anything, you apply that level of scrutiny to anything, and nothing holds up. Nothing has that much plot consistency.
There's all kinds of things that hold up under that level of scrutiny.
Like,
Just look at the top 10 IMDb rated movies. Shawshank Redemption. There's nothing that you can't probably point out anything in that.
There's no way you could dig a hole that large with a rock hammer. No way.
He did
Oh,
with a
yeah.
lot of rock
He
hammers.
did it over like years.
With a single rock hammer.
No, he
The
used a
Dark
lot of
Knight?
rock hammers.
The
There was
Dark
nothing
Knight?
in that movie that showed that he got multiple rock hammers.
Yeah, there was a scene.
No, I don't remember that. There was a
There's a
single
scene
rock
that shows
hammer
him
that
with the little nubs.
All right, I'm gonna rewatch the season. I'm gonna rewatch it, and then I'm gonna actually like itemize stuff that's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
so that we can go through and itemize.
Well, to
list.
be fair though, then you got to take a show that you actually like the first 5 seasons of Supernatural, and actually itemize everything that's not realistic about it.
Well, that's the difference between a show like that's trying to be realistic and like a fantasy. Like, there's like when you throw in.
Show's not trying to be realistic.
Okay,
It's
well,
Marvel. It's about
I'll-
a guy that has that's been shot up with gamma radiation that grows into this massive beast that destroys everything. There's
the main
nothing
character
realistic
came
about it.
back from
No,
the
it's
dead.
it's Agents of Okay, so I stopped watching the Supernatural after what's like season 6 or whatever because that's stupid when he comes back. Like, I stopped watching it. I totally agree. Like, I will not watch the
That's
new
true,
Supernatural.
but we did warn you about that.
No, I agree. No, so that's what I'm saying is when they brought back like the stuff in Supernatural, that's as shitty as Shield is. So I stopped watching it. Like, I've not watched the new Supernatural.
I can't wait for Swamp Thing to come back.
Wait, what?
Talk about realism.
All right, sorry, we totally derailed it.
All right, let's go.
It's fine. It's fine. All right, so
Coming back though, seriously.
so she pays for you guys. She pays for like a coach to like take you guys and she down to the docks, and then she pays for like a ferry to take you across the water. So, let's see where are we at here.
Mute Colby's typing.
I am.
Of course,
actually.
So she has a coach that takes you up to like this pier,
All right.
and then she pays for a ferry to like ferry you guys across to like here.
Okay.
I just want to boop you on the nose, Colby.
So she leads you into like this ruin of a building. Like as soon as you guys walk up to it, it just looks like a piece of shit. Like there's no upper floors. Looks like there used to be at some point in time, but it's just crumbled, falling apart. But she walks through like an archway into it, and there's a spiral staircase that leads down. And she walks down the staircase, and it leads into a large circular chamber. Once you get down there, there's over a dozen 5-foot hallways that radiate out from that central chamber. And each of those halls are about 10 feet long and end into a single iron door. And she stops there and she looks down one of them, and she walks down that hallway, and she takes the ring out. That passageway, if you guys are following down, is a short passageway. It ends in a solid looking door. The portal or the door has like a simple rune on it that looks like, I think I made a picture of that. Did I not? Well, shit.
Well, shit.
Scheiße.
Pull the lever, Crunk. Wrong lever.
Let me find it here. I know I've got it. Huh.
Huh.
Oh. Oh.
There it is. Okay, so she leads you to a door, and there is a symbol on the front of it that looks like this.
Oh, that's
Sweet.
That's doting.
an 8-pointed star.
Um,
Looks like two like weird stars all intertwined.
Could it be Satan?
I think your mom left it for him.
Above the door, there's a polished silver plaque that just says Vanderborn above it. And there's a single handle that protrudes from the door just below the mark of the star that you see there. And you see that she takes out the ring and she kind of plugs that into where that handle is. The door flashes once with like blue light, and then it slowly swings open into a room.
Okay.
The room, eh?
What does the room look like?
It's not lit, so it's dark currently. It just opens up.
I cast lights, dancing lights,
Okay.
and I like send them out around us, so we can
How
see.
far out do they go?
I think I can move them up to 30 feet away from me, and they illuminate a 10-foot area.
Okay.
This smells awful in here.
And let me look up how many I summoned, because I summoned more than one.
Okay, so you set your lights in, and you see a domed chamber, and the floor is of like polished green marble, and that's pretty much all you can see from outside the door.
Oh, it's within. I can move it up to 60 feet, and I create 4 lights.
I mean, short of walking in, your line of sight is only going to allow you to see that there's a dome chamber beyond the door.
Okay. And they like what? However, I move the lights, I can move them up to 60 feet. But they have to be pretty close to each other still.
Okay.
So,
I mean, once you go in, you'll be able to see the fully illuminated room, but from outside with your line of sight, you can only see the dome chamber.
okay. So I guess we're gonna walk in to make sure it's safe for what's her face.
Holy fuck balls! That's it.
So you guys
Hot
should have
token.
you guys should have control of your tokens, so move them to where you would move them.
Like Photoshop a porn star.
For real, right?
Well,
I
I'm
don't know
not
how to
going in first. That's for damn sure.
What you need
No,
for
I'm
guard do
sick.
now?
She says,
That would be
I need you guys to go in and make sure that that everything is safe inside."
Okay. Squeeze through.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Okay, so yeah, you guys can place yourself anywhere inside of there. So you go inside, and there's, like I said, the floor of this dome chamber is a polished green marble. There's two 15-foot wide alcoves that have lower ceilings that feature marble pillars carved to resemble coiling snakes. So you see those two pillars that are there in the center of each of those 15-foot alcoves. Those are like supposed to be carved to look like coiled up snakes. In the center of the room, there are 5 pillars. So here, and then the 2 in the south here.
Okay.
There are 5 pillars that are embedded into the walls, rising up 30 feet to a dome overhead. If you look up into the dome, you can see a huge representation of the same 8-pointed star that was engraved on the door.
Interesting.
That's all you see in here.
Okay.
No pictures, no carvings, no statues, no nothing. Okay.
Vergarg say it looked clear. Come on in.
I'd like to do an investigate check
Okay.
to see if like I see any like hidden doors. Would that be investigate or insight or perception to see like looking for invisible doors or
Investigate.
investigate? All right, and I'm going to give myself advantage on this.
Hey,
Okay.
18. Ooh,
Okay. All right, so I'm going to move you for a second. So as you're investigating around, when you get to right about here and you're looking, you find that there is a hidden switch that is on that pillar directly ahead of you. Around the same time, each of you should make a perception check.
do it.
Do it.
Vishla, you are at disadvantage since you are not in the room.
I'm totally in the room, bro.
You're outside the door currently as far as where your token is.
Well, they keep moving theirs, and I forget to move mine too. I'm probably right there. Does that count?
Yes, that would be in the room. And anything beyond the door is in the room.
Technically inside the room.
Hey, I see everything.
Even on
All right.
disadvantage, that would have been a good roll.
All right, so Baron and Vishla, you hear kind of like a slithering and rattling sound. And as such, you will not be surprised as everyone needs to roll initiative.
Damn it.
Huzzah!
Let me clear this here.
Is Arthur here?
Did you say you were bringing him?
I always bring Arthur,
I didn't put him on here, but yeah, he can be here.
except for that one time I forgot him, which was legit. But from then on, he's always with me unless I tell you otherwise.
Let me go find an Arthur token.
Oh, that's good initiative.
Where's my
Did I get removed from the turn order?
No, you probably rolled before I had a chance to.
set it up?
Establish it.
No, I mean it showed up, but then it left. So I should be in there with a 7.
Give me a second, I'll add you.
So one thing that I don't know how it's going to go down, how you want to play this, but I have the alert feat, so I can't be surprised while I'm conscious, and other creatures don't gain advantage on attack rolls against me as a result of being hidden from me. I don't know if that necessarily means I'll get a chance to act in the surprise round or anything. I don't think I will, but I won't at least be caught flat-footed.
There's no such
Okay.
thing as flat-footed.
This is coming from the guy who's like, "Oh my god, I shot sparks from my hand. I'm
He
not
wasn't-
surprised anymore. This is crazy."
Well, like, let me face it. Let me tell you something. These newfound godlike powers that I possess are really starting to grow on me, and my ego
Why am I not surprised?
to become a wizard man. Or-
My answer will always be, "Why am I not surprised?"
That's the shitty playing Arthur right now. I can hear him. He's like,
He's
"I'm gonna
riding
play
Ambrosius around the room. You get
What do
that
you think,
spider,
Arthur?
kitty.
No, I speak Kobold. He's talking about food. It's weird. Still hungry. Have you fed Arthur lately?
He has not paid the upkeep in Arthur. Arthur is starving.
You were on a tangent, man.
This guy is so wrong.
All right, so let's see. So Vishla, Baron, and because MC does not have, he does have alertness, he's not surprised. So Baron and Vishla, you're going to be able to go before the snake. So basically, since you guys aren't freaked out, or since you guys aren't surprised, you guys see as Aaron finds the hidden switch on the pillar. There is the pillar in the left alcove starts like kind of slithering about, and the bottom of it kind of starts shaking with a rattler on the end of the tail.
Nice.
And you see a giant snake that actually looks to be made of stone come to life on the pillar.
oh, dear.
But it hasn't done anything yet because you guys aren't surprised. So Vishla, you can
Oh,
go,
snap.
Vishla, go.
Me?
Yeah, you're not surprised you saw it happen. Are you going to do anything about this stone pillar that came to life as a snake?
Yes. I'm gonna fuck it up. I'm gonna cast every spell.
Now remember what you didn't remember during the ship battle. You're a bard. You're not supposed to charge into battle.
Nah, man. Don't be like that. Do it.
I always fucking do.
Put that bar back.
A
Fucking level
bard
one warrior.
doesn't generally run into the middle where 3 people can surround him and stab him repeatedly.
You're not the boss of me.
Aladamri was he was a bard and a rogue and some other shit.
Who was?
Get it,
Aladamri,
man. Get it.
wasn't he?
Who?
Aladamri, like the same guy from Dritz Duarden's world. Aladamri is the wizard rogue.
Well, you're like so far beyond my level of geek right now. Yeah.
Colby at least knows who Drizzt is, but outside of that, you probably confused him in every other way.
Yeah, I vaguely know who Dritz is, but that's it.
There's another wizard from Ravenloft that is Aladamri's like fucking nemesis, and I'm trying to remember what his name was.
This is Jeffrey.
No,
Hi, Mage Jeffrey.
So
I'm thinking.
the star in the center, like if you notice Fergarg is under that token, I can't help that because the only way that I can make it actually illuminate the green aura that you see there is to put it on the token layer. So
What spell do I want to do?
you're casting Dissonant Whispers on the snake?
Fuck that snake.
Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
no, that's not his name. What is his name? It starts with an E.
Okay. You do not visibly see anything happen.
Oh, is it gonna be immune to magic?
I did say it was made of stone, just in case I need to reiterate that.
Right. I might be useless here.
Are you going to do any movement, Vishla?
I'm staying right where I am nestled.
All right, Baron.
What about Arthur? Oh, he's down there.
I'm-
Okay.
Boom.
Okay, I assume you're casting that on the snake.
Hey, is there anything here in the center?
No, there's just that star is above you guys.
Fergar's gonna be in that space because he's big.
That's right.
But you can
That's
move through friendly squares as long as they don't oppose you.
done. That's me.
Okay. All right, snake's turn. Well, Fergar is right there, so he's going after Aaron. Aaron's the one who triggered him. So I said he was large, but he's not. He's medium, but for a fucking snake, he's pretty big. So he moves over there to attack Aaron. I guess I got to get out my dice since you guys have the whole thing of don't tell me what you roll. All right, so let's see. All right, Aaron, I'm assuming an 8 doesn't hit you.
An 8 does not.
Okay, that's all he's got. Aaron, it's your turn.
Since
A medium-sized stone snake just slithered off of a pillar and came over there and tried to like lash out and bite you, but missed you by a lot.
Since this is a thing, fuck. I'm gonna do a withdraw, like a retreat or withdraw or whatever it's called.
Yeah, withdrawals an action.
Yeah, so 5, 10, 15, 20.
Basically allows you to move 30 feet without provoking an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I'll stop here. And
Okay.
then
That is your action to do a withdraw. So
yeah, that's
you can move if you want to get. You can use your move action to move further away, or if you have a bonus action, you can use that.
no, not that would help me.
Fergarg.
Fergar's like, bad snake. And
Well, that ought to take care of that.
Bat snake, ogre no like.
And then he's gonna whack the snake.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Fergar is attacking the snake.
Hi, kitty.
Alright, that's not that good.
Let's see. A 10 to attack the snake is not going to do it.
Alright. And then, yep, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Not going to move.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Arthur.
Arthur is going to. So did I train him as a rogue yet?
No, you went and found training for him, but he has not been trained yet.
Oh.
So right now he can just sling bolts or sling rocks with his sling at the snake.
I'm like, Arthur, fuck him up.
Aye, Captain. He's gonna go right there, and he's gonna throw rocks.
Do it. Do it.
Throw down rocks.
Nice.
Okay, actually he hits him.
Yes.
Roll me a D3, Colby. -1. All right, you do some damage to the snake. Let's see.
Yay!
Great Jorb.
All right, Vishla, your turn.
I will.
Elminster, that's his fucking name.
Did you just Google it?
Hang on, I need to look at a thing quickly.
What book is that in, Kevin?
This is in the 3.5 Forgotten Realms.
Oh,
campaign book.
Forgotten Realms. Okay, I haven't played much in Forgotten Realms.
Dude, that was my bread and butter when we were in 3.5.
I've only read one Drizzt book. It's one of his
He's
first
in here too.
ones.
I will give a bardic inspiration to JJ.
To me, that doesn't
And-
mean any good.
Why not?
I do Fergard well, though.
Oh, smart ass.
JJ is all about JJ is all about trolling you tonight, Colby.
No, JJ's always all about trolling me. What are you talking about?
On
Give a
this
bardic
person,
inspiration to
it's
Fergar and ready in action to stab the fucker if he comes near me.
Okay.
Good plan.
All right, Baron.
So it's got the hunter's mark. Has it taken damage?
It because of Arthur, it has taken 1 damage.
Oh shit, son! Let's get it in. And for what it's worth, the nemesis I was talking about, his name was Rosalind. He's from the Ravenloft era campaign.
Rosalind's a girl's name.
No, Rosalind is a wizard. Man. He controls
All
time.
right. So 12, or do you get what does Hunter's Mark give you again?
It gives me a.
Is it just additional damage versus things that have been hurt?
No, that is an inherent. So I get an extra 1d6 damage on top of the 1d. I think it's 1d8.
But does it give you anything against hitting it?
No.
Okay, so you don't have advantage. So if you don't have advantage, you don't hit it.
You have advantage on wisdom and with perception and survival checks.
Yeah, that's skill checks. That's not going to do anything for your attack. So you do not hit it.
Spink.
All right.
In that case, I'm gonna move.
Okay.
Boop.
I'm not
Into
in
the
the wall.
He's stone milled.
Colby, what's your bardic inspiration die?
D6 until next level.
Once it becomes a D8.
Yeah. Plus, I get like super inspiration or something where I think I get them all back on a short rest and a long rest. So that'll be nice.
Dang, so you'll just be giving down dice all over the place.
I'm a bard.
You get a dice. He gets a dice. Everybody gets a dice.
I am the Oprah of dice rolls.
Just look under
All
your
right.
seat.
That's all you got, Baron?
That's all I can do.
All right, so Snake goes. He's gonna. Since Fergarg tried to attack him, he's going to try to attack Fergarg back. Fergarg, does a 16 hit you?
Yep.
Okay. I don't have to hide damage rolls from you guys, right? You don't have anything to make me re-roll that or anything.
Nope.
I do technically, but I'm not going to use it unless we're in dire straits. So
All right, so Fergarg, you take 2 damage,
Oh, yeah.
but you need to make a Fortitude save.
Okay. A Constitution save?
Yes. Okay, you're good.
Ow, it bit me!
And it like slithers like.
See?
I'm a snake. All right, Aaron, here you go.
Nah, you're something super.
All
Alright,
right,
I'm gonna cast a spell bomb.
I like skunks
Sharks.
and starks.
Scorpions.
Ah, does a 9 hit?
No.
Yeah, I don't do shit then.
Oh, that was a waste of a
Sometimes
witching bolt.
slither.
Yeah, that was a waste of a spell.
Are you
Oh,
doing
but I
any
did
movement?
cast a spell, so I gotta roll on my table to get advantage back.
Oh, you did the advantage?
Well, I had advantage from earlier.
Oh,
On that
right.
perception check, so it's to get that back. So
Let's see what kind of chaotic energies you release.
76. I glow with bright light in a 30-foot radius for the next minute. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of me is blinded until its next turn.
Oh, Arthur and Vishla and Fergarg are all blinded until their next turn.
Wait.
Well,
Wait a
it does say that ends its turn. So it makes
But
it sound like they get a chance to get away.
it says what now?
That
It says
they end their turn.
within 5 feet of you?
Yeah, when they end their turn within 5 feet of me.
Okay. I thought you said that it was anything within 5 feet of you.
Yeah, it says when
Okay.
they end their turn.
All right, so Fergarg, your turn.
Flap your wings, Blue Falcon.
Why are you so bright? Step over here,
He's like, zap, zap, zap.
and I'm going to attack this snaky snake.
Okay. 22 will hit him.
All right.
So you do 11 damage to him. Where the hell did my fucking thing go? Okay. All right, that's Fergark's turn. Arthur.
I'm going to move away from the light bulb.
All right, you should have control over him now, so you can move him.
Okay. Well, then, is this a pillar here in the middle? The thing, the symbol?
Well, no, you mean the star symbol?
Yeah. Is it a pillar?
No, that's above you guys.
Well, then he'll move here and he'll throw rocks at the snake.
Okay.
The most mightiest of rocks.
You should move.
Do
the
I roll a
snake.
hit or do you roll a hit?
You can roll it.
Move the snake to the center.
He does not hit him.
Surprise, surprise.
All right, Vishla, your go.
I guess I will move here behind Arthur. And I don't want to get within reach of that snake. But I don't want to waste all my spells at the beginning of whatever this is. Are we supposed to be going further? Is there
There's a switch that goes deeper down.
Right. So I'm sorry, guys, but my cowardly nature is going to require me to preserve my spells, and I'm going to just continue to ready an action to stab the fucker if he comes near me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm preserving mine as well.
Baron, your turn.
Move. Shoost.
Okay, shoots him.
Pull the lever, Crunk. Wrong lever.
All right, that will hit. So you deal your hunter's mark damage too, so I can take it all apart in one. Oh shit! Whoa! You do a D6 and a D8?
So the D8 is the Colossus Slayer, and the D6 is the Hunter's Mark.
And that's in addition to your regular D6?
I do an extra D8 every time, and since I got a Hunter's Mark on it, now I do an extra D6.
So you're doing 2D6 plus a D8 with every hit?
Not damn right. Like this.
So 17 damage.
Legolas ain't got shit on me.
Okay. So you hit him and you deal some damage, and then it's his turn, and you've successfully pissed him off. So he's going to move over to here, and he's going to attack you.
Because he couldn't bite Fergard.
He did bite Fergarg.
He didn't bite me.
Does a 17 hit you?
Of course it does.
Okay.
Those are bullshit rolls, by the way.
Whatever, man. I rolled terrible rolls at first.
Yeah, I just want to let you know my AC is 10.
Terrible rolls.
Your AC's 10.
Yeah.
All right. So you take
that sucks.
you take 6 damage, Baron, and you need to make a Constitution save. Okay, so you fail it. So
Fucker.
for the next 2 rounds, you are at disadvantage. As you were poisoned.
Sounds awful.
Do I know that I'm poisoned?
Yeah, you immediately feel it like coursing through your blood, and you feel like you can't quite do as well at things as you normally would be able to.
I would like to alert the party to the poisonous nature of said snake.
Okay.
Carry on. Poison.
Yeah, it's a fucking snake.
All right,
The
Aaron.
fucking snake is not only big, it's poisonous.
Surprise.
Aaron, it's your go.
So I am going to cast. Where's my cantrips? Ray of Frost.
Okay.
That's just 13 versus AC.
That will not hit it.
All right. Go me.
Fergarg.
All right.
All right.
Fergarg is going to step over here and attack it.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit it?
No.
All right.
So close, but no. Arthur.
Should use inspiration.
Swing. Throw a rock.
Arthur throws a rock at it.
Can the spider do anything fancy? Since he's riding a spider, I feel like I should get some mileage out of it.
Right now, he has not trained the spider to do anything more than transport him.
Shucks. Well, it's still cool looking.
Can
Oh,
I
it's
interject real quick?
What,
I
Kevin?
don't think this is don't think this is factoring the +2 to attack with ranged weapons that I get from my my fighting style.
He critted.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, so is it 2d3 minus 1?
Hang on 1 second. So Kevin, you're what now?
I don't think that the longbow is taking into I get a +2 to attack with ranged weapons.
Okay. Did you mark it on your sheet? Because right now I'm seeing you're getting a +3, a
From
+2.
my dexterity bonus.
I see a +3 and a +2 in there.
Okay, that's all I need. We're good then. We're good. It is. So it is factoring. That's all I need to know.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
All right. So Colby, you Arthur crit.
Yeah.
So you get to roll the damage twice, but don't add any strength. So just roll a d3 twice.
minus 1. 2d3 minus 1.
Right. All right. So you do 2 damage to the snake.
That crit was awesome.
That should be enough to piss it off and turn it away from me.
No. Maybe. We'll see.
His blade sticks mediocrely.
It was
Alright.
it was a really hard 2 points of damage. It was like
Veshla, your turn.
Let's see. Is the snake looking rough?
I mean, he's definitely got like chips of his like stone hide missing.
Well, let's do this.
But I mean, you can make a perception or an insight check if you like.
No, I'll just do this.
Okay. So you do that, and you feel like that should have really had an effect, but he seems to like not even pay attention at all that anything was even cast in his direction.
Either he's immune to magic or he's immune to like mental stuff.
There shouldn't be an attack stat on there, right? That's useless.
it should be
It's just vicious
It's just my
mockery.
save DC.
Yeah, it
doesn't
should just be the
attack.
save. I think. I don't think
Yeah.
vicious mockery has an attack.
I just fucked up. I took it off.
That's surprising though, with it having a stat block like that it would even have an option for you to put that in there.
Well, it's all customizable in the settings.
Oh, I thought that it like broke it down. Yeah, there's no attack up with that. It's just a wisdom saving throw.
I
Yeah,
fixed
it's
it. I took it off.
But yeah, he just kind of shrugs it off like I mean, it looks like it didn't even like he didn't even know that it happened to him.
Boo.
All right, Baron. Now, Kevin, just to warn you, if you shoot him from there, you are within 5 feet of him. So there is problems with that.
I know what I'm doing, DM. You
Alright.
just messed with this dungeon.
Want to make
Don't
sure with
mess with the snake.
it being a new system, I want you to understand that even old systems had a problem with shooting into melee, but I want you to understand.
At least in the in the new system, you don't have to take like 8 feet to be good at it.
Yeah, you can still do it. It's just disadvantage.
Did that
So-
hit?
Okay, so you rolled a masterwork dagger. So did you drop your bow and draw the dagger?
Oh, is that's not in the
You get 1 free item
Action.
interaction. So you can like drop the bow and draw the dagger without it taking your action. Or if you're wanting to put the bow away, that would be your interaction, your item interaction. And drawing the dagger would be your action.
let me not look at what I rolled. So you're telling me that it's an action and then an attack.
No. Each turn, you get a free item interaction, so you can put your bow away as your
Yes.
item interaction, or you can drop your bow, which is free. But you had your bow out and you were shooting with it before. So in order to have a dagger to attack him, you're going to have to either drop the bow in order to draw the dagger and attack, or you're going to have to put the bow away to draw the dagger and you won't get an attack.
That's kind of confusing because I'm using my draw hand to unsheath the dagger and stab. I mean, I shouldn't have to drop my bow.
Well, otherwise you have to put your bow
I get
away.
it in the land of
Well, I guess that's true. You just won't be able to use your bow in the subsequent turns without dropping your dagger. I guess you could
Right,
hold
that's-
the bow in one hand.
yeah.
I'm just used to a bow being a two-handed weapon, but yeah, I guess I could say that you could hold on to the bow. You just could use it without dropping the dagger.
No, I agree.
Right.
That
To
makes
keep my
sense.
bow again, I would have to put my dagger away.
Okay, so you're using your free item interaction to draw the dagger, then your
Yeah.
action to stab at him, which was a natural 1, so it fails.
Of course, because that's the thing.
And then you
With
have a move
disadvantage,
action
Buffalo.
if you want to take a move action.
Do it now.
But now you have a move action left if you want to move.
That's what I wanted to do. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Now, I got to look at one thing on that.
Do I provoke an attack of opportunity by moving out
I'm
of it?
confused about that in 5e because it actually hasn't come up much. Normally in regular editions or in previous editions, yes, that would have. But with 5e, it's weird. You have to like enter and exit his threatened space. Since you were already in his threatened space, I'm not sure
Wait, what was the question again? I'm sorry.
if he would have provoked an attack of opportunity.
From exiting a square, yeah.
Well, he was here, and then he moved over here.
Unless he took the withdrawal, yeah. It's always on exit.
That's fine. I'll take an attack of opportunity.
Okay, attacks of opportunity.
An opportunity attack is what they call it.
Yeah, they've changed the whole fucking. All right, well, 19 gonna hit you, Baron.
Of course it does.
There's actually a feat that says that anybody you attack, whether you hit or miss, doesn't get an attack of opportunity against you for that turn. So that's
I'm
like,
just glad that Martin's wasting all his good rolls on me.
yeah, if you want to like jump in and out of the fight real fast, like you can do it. You just got to take that feat so it doesn't like you don't get raffle stomped every time you do it.
Yep.
Yeah, feats are definitely much more advantageous to take in this, but you have to sacrifice an ability score modifier to do that to take
Yeah.
a feat.
However, the Hunter's Mark should help me negate some of this.
How?
Let me read.
Hunter's Mark does everything.
And I'm gonna.
Oh, it has a disadvantage on next attack roll target makes before the end of its next turn. But I mean,
That's fine.
or no, that's Vicious Mockery. Duh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Hunter's Mark. Yeah, I don't know. I have to look that up. I don't know anything of Hunter's Mark that would give you
Nah,
on this.
it doesn't. It doesn't.
Okay.
I thought it had something to do with the alert feat.
All right, so you take 5 damage, and you need to make another Constitution save.
No pressure.
Okay, so all right. So you failed that one as well.
Got all the shit rolls today.
Saber die.
All right, so now you're at disadvantage on attack rolls, or you're at disadvantage period for the next 4 rounds because you still had 1 round left in the previous poison.
Yep.
Okay, Snake. Let's see. Baron's moved away, so he's going to attack Fergarg. Fergarg, does a 13 hit you?
Yep.
Okay. So these are not good rolls. It's just easy to hit you guys, Kevin.
I have an AC of 11.
Wow, really?
Money.
I'm not wearing any
I'm
armor.
using some studded leather.
All right, so he deals 4
be right
damage
back,
to you,
Kevin.
Fergarg, and you need to make a Constitution save.
Ow.
Baron, they were love bites. They were love bites, Baron. All right, so
Fergarg is going to use his Bardic Inspiration. Can you use that on save?
I think so.
Any D20 roll, I think.
yeah, you need to ask the bard.
What?
He's asking if your bardic inspiration can be used on saves.
It can. Yes.
That was any like D20 roll. Yeah. All right. Here we
Yeah.
go.
One ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. You can wait until after your roll, but you can-
14.
All right, 14 is what you need, so you are not poisoned.
Yeah. See, Colby, I use your Bardic Inspiration.
Do you use it before or after you roll?
Oh,
You can do it
explain
after.
this Bardic Inspiration. Can
Okay,
anybody?
just making sure because you can wait until after you roll. You just can't know if it succeeded or not.
Yeah, I hadn't said whether it succeeded or not, so he
All right.
rolled it, and he got just what he needed.
Perfect. Yay,
All right.
Bardic Inspiration.
Aaron, go.
All right, here we go. Bam. 16 versus AC. Ray
Okay.
of Frost.
That will hit. And that will make him crumble into bits and pieces.
Yeah, magical godlike powers.
Nice.
All right.
Fergarg goes over here and attacks the stone pillar.
Yep.
The other stone pillar? Okay, make an attack.
So I'm not actually attacking Vishla, but I have to click on something.
All right, you hit the pillar and you leave a cut in the pillar.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
move over.
Actually,
But the snake that is like
I'm gonna
carved
back
out that
away.
pillar does not move.
Okay.
I'm still
I'm gonna
backing away from the pillar.
We'll look at the rubble and the remnants of the snake. Maybe it has ruby eyes. That would be a thing.
You
You
can
know,
go look.
All right. So Fergarg is going to ready in action that if anything starts moving with the pillar, he's going to attack it.
Okay.
If we're done checking out that statue, I'm gonna flip that switch.
Okay.
and I'd like to heal.
Nah, suck it up.
You shut your mouth.
I can't say shit. I have 20 hit points and 10 AC.
Now I cast my cure wounds.
Okay, so go ahead and roll that. All right, you heal 8 HP.
Sweet.
All right, so Aaron, move your token up there if you're flipping the switch.
Before I flip that switch, because I'm a little paranoid right now,
Do we want to rest or something?
do we need to?
Didn't we take some damage?
I do. I need to rest off this this poison for sure.
Well, the poison will go away. I mean, it's rounds, so within like 30 seconds, you're fine.
Okay.
What does the poison do?
It just 5e is kind of gimped poison. Like if you get poisoned, you get disadvantage.
All right.
So you're at a disadvantage for the number of rounds equal to what I roll.
I've used my spell slots for the day, so I'm good.
I'm good. I'm gonna flip that switch.
Okay, so Aaron flips the switch. So the pillar that's ahead of you, Aaron, you see like the snakes that are coiled around the pillar start to like slither and move aside.
Very cool.
And then like that pillar starts to like recess down into the floor. Each of you should make a perception check.
Will do, boss.
Yeah.
There goes. Dude, my stats are so shitty.
I just wanted to see if there was anything in the snake's rubbles.
All right, so
Oh yeah. Can we search the snake?
I thought you guys already did that.
Baron was supposed to be searching it, but I didn't get his roll.
I did. I rolled a whatever that investigation was.
I didn't see an investigation.
Actually, I don't want to check it.
Well, Michael sees perception.
Yeah, I don't see an investigation from you, Baron.
I do. It's investigation. It was a 2.
Where is it? I don't see it. Oh, you rolled it after. Okay, it's in the middle of everything. Okay, so let me look at these perceptions here. So, Baron, you don't find anything.
Can I take a passive 10?
You still don't find anything.
Okay.
You find rock.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
you find really nicely carved rock that has been taking a lot of damage.
You find really nicely carved rock that has been destroyed.
Did since
and then-
I fired 2 arrows. Could I recover any of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll me a d6 for each of them, though.
Motherfucker. What the hell? 1, 2.
Okay, so both one of them is still able to be fired. The other one is ruined.
Okay. It's for sheet purposes. Thank you.
Okay, and then as far as the perceptions go, Baron is the only one that notices that after the pillar recesses down into the floor, the other pillar that Fergarg is guarding and is apparently not paying attention starts to move.
Hark! The pillars are moving.
You rolled a 5. You rolled a 5, Fergarg. You rolled a 5.
That's bullshit.
The pony. The pony. Oh, the goblin.
Oh, initiative again.
Oh, awesome.
Bilbo, my lad.
My rolls are just bullshit.
JJ.
Oh.
All right.
Did I not fucking...
How many hit points do you have? Fergag.
I have 18 left.
Fergag. How much?
18?
Are you still poisoned?
Nope.
No, poisons are off. All right, Vishla, your go. But you don't see anything, so
Oh, well then I'm not doing anything.
Baron, you did see the snake though, so you can go.
So I guess as a free action, I'd like to alert the group to the presence of the snake.
Okay.
Hark! A snake! Another one!
Okay.
Where?
Spoo!
Are you gonna do anything else? Shoot him.
No.
All right. 21 will hit him.
Boom. That's
So 8 damage. Do you have any additional damage you're supposed to do?
not at this time. They have to be wounded first.
Okay. So let's see. Okay. Fergarg, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go before Arthur, since you were like waiting to attack the pillar, and since you've been alerted to the pillar being moving now,
Yeah, man.
you can now take your readied action.
Teamwork.
Snakes. And this goddamn tomb.
That is it.
Alright,
I'm
and then-
tired
Hold
of
on.
these motherfucking snakes in this motherfucking cave.
And I'm gonna try and hit it really hard. So I'm going to smite it. Which
Okay.
does before you tell I don't know if I have to know if I'm gonna smite it first or
I don't know. I haven't played a paladin. Let's see. Smite. Divine Smite. When you hit a creature with a melee weapon, you can expend 1 paladin spell slot to deal radiant damage to the target in addition to the weapon's damage, which deals an extra 2d8 for a first level slot,
Yep.
plus a d8 for each spell level after that.
Alright,
Or if it's an undead or a fiend, but he's not either.
Also Martin, so hold on. So I also have the damn it, this is gonna suck. Okay. Oh fuck. Okay, so I roll a 2d8, so that's that, but then I rolled a 1 in that, and I had the great weapon fighting, so I have to re-roll that.
The slashing damage?
One of those d6s, so I'll have to roll one of them. So
Okay, so you rolled a 4 on one of them.
yeah, so I'll add it up correctly here.
Okay.
Fuck. Okay, so just add 1 to that, so that's 12 plus 12, so 24 damage.
Okay.
God damn!
Nice.
Smite that
He's
bitch.
still up. That's good, but he's still up.
Dude, that was a hell of a hit, JJ.
What the hell
A
is
little
it?
chunk of it fucking flies out.
All right,
I rolled really good
Arthur.
on my smite, so.
Arthur is going to wait for it. Anybody guess?
Run
Throw
away.
a rock at it.
He's gonna throw a rock at it.
We need to equip him with something better than a rock.
It was a big rock.
Give him
He's
sharp.
probably using pebbles from the other snake.
It was a big rock. That does not hit.
Poop!
Is he gonna move?
Yes. He's going to back away slowly.
Okay. Aaron.
Since I keep doing this, let's go here, and I'm gonna shoot a ray of frost.
Okay.
Sorry, it was supposed to be the first one. I didn't see it go.
That'll hit. So 7 cold damage.
Yep,
Spell
and his-
description. Burn.
And his speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay. All right. Snake's turn. He's just gonna stay there and attack Fergarg.
He's cold.
Fergarg, is a 16 hit you?
Yes.
You take 6 damage and make a Constitution save.
How come you don't wear armor, JJ?
Because he's poor and hasn't actually gone to get any.
No one's ever told him that he needs armor.
We're gonna have
Giving
a
his
long
mom
conversation after this.
All right, so you make the save, so no poison,
Sweet.
and that's all the snake can do. Vishla.
Let's see here. I am tired of these motherfuckers. Oh, we already made that reference. Okay. Let's see.
I'm glad that you withdrew the reference.
I am tired of them though.